Pamela K. Jahnke was born on November 18, 1963, and the world has never been the same. And truer words were never spoken. Pam was the first of three children for Bev and Butch Jahnke. Babe, as her father called her, grew up on the family's 200-acre dairy farm about 20 minutes north of Green Bay, where she learned the farm work ethic firsthand. Now, unknown to many is that Pam dealt with serious health challenges as a child. Diagnosed with severe asthma, Pam spent weeks at a time in the hospital. Surprising we still have nurses. Her condition meant no real Christmas trees, no pets in the house, and barn clothes had to be kept out of the main living area. It also meant that whenever hay or grass were cut, she was sent to the house. When others were outside having a good time, Pam would have to go inside to stop wheezing and catch her breath. Maybe that's when she started drinking Miller Lite. Well, not surprisingly, Pam didn't let her condition keep her down. While in the hospital, she would wander the pediatric floor looking for other sick kids. She'd visit with them and their parents. She got to know the nurses and her caregivers, and to this day, she still routinely donates new toys, usually connected to agriculture, to the pediatric floors of local hospitals. Nobody has a bigger heart than Pam. When she was about 9 years old, her parents gave her a Radio Shack cassette recorder, and that's when her journey began. The first thing she did was secretly record a morning breakfast conversation featuring her mom's hollering from the kitchen with food requests. So mom's to blame for our little wallflower. Well, so began a Hall of Fame career behind the microphone for Pam. Now, despite her asthma, Pam still showed dairy cattle and, as much as possible, helped her dad with field work. She was an active 4-H member, camp counselor, county dairy queen, class president, and yearbook editor. No matter what she did, she was always in charge. After high school, Pam headed west to the University of Wisconsin-River Falls, where her first stop wasn't the classroom. It was the campus radio station, WRFW FM 89. As a freshman, she had to wait her turn for an air shift, and her first opportunity was a one-afternoon-a-week jazz show. Pam eventually became the station news and program director. Why not? She was always in charge, and suggested the station start an agricultural news program called AgriScan. Pam started delivering ag news each morning after signing on the station and before heading to class for the day. Class, not classes, just one class. Over the years, more students joined her on the show, and some are here tonight, including NAFB member Susan Littlefield. Now, after college, Pam moved from Green Bay to Eau Claire, where she interviewed for an internship with yours truly, Bob Bosold, and my boss and leader, Jerry Erdahl. She rode to the interview with her roommate, who was also interviewing, and Pam admits she may have wished less than the best for her friend that day as they competed for that internship. Pam got it, and the roommate was fine, and the rest is farm broadcasting history. And I will say that Pam was the first intern we ever turned loose to do TV all by herself on the noon show. She had it from the start. Well, Pam, again, got a lot of training from us in Eau Claire, myself and Jerry Erdahl, as well as her heartthrob, Mike Austin, in Green Bay. He was always number one. Pam started with yours truly at Wax in Eau Claire before starting a farm department over in Menominee, Wisconsin. Then came the call from Madison. She had applied for the farm broadcasting position previously held by Gail Hamilton. Pam applied on a dare, never expecting to get that job in that size of market. But a couple of weeks later, she and her new husband, Randy, better known as Buck, and let's give Buck a nice hand. It's been a long ride for Buck, too. Well, they began a 4-year commuter marriage. One of them was driving every Friday for the next 4 years. Finally, in 1994, Buck accepted a position in the alfalfa seed industry, and they were finally together in the same house, and Buck's still not sure he made the right decision. As the broadcast industry was changing in 1997, Pam moved across town to Midwest Family Broadcasting, where she was given the opportunity to start a new farm department that soon expanded to television and a statewide network. In 2013, fate brought us back together, Pam and I, as Midwest Family bought our station, WAXX-FM, in Eau Claire. Our longtime friendship has developed into a pretty potent, powerful broadcasting team, delivered agricultural news, although our styles are a bit different, giving Pam's quiet and unassuming personality. Well, over the years, Pam has received many well-deserved honors, including the honorary American FFA degree, citations from the Wisconsin State Senate, and the Friend of Agriculture Award from the Wisconsin Department of Agriculture, Trade, and Consumer Protection. Pam, of course, as we all know, is a past president of our wonderful National Association of Farm Broadcasting and a past recipient of the Farm Broadcaster of the Year Award. In her spare time, Pam is also active farming in partnership with her brother, sister, mother, and Buck on the home farm. Pam is also the #1 fan of her beloved Green Bay Packers, often entertaining friends at her fun house in Green Bay that they affectionately call Pambo, to which you're all invited. The door is always open. Just don't plan on getting a lot of sleep when you're at Pambo for a Packer weekend. Pam's presence at an event never goes unheard or unnoticed, and her presence on behalf of agriculture is never unappreciated by her loyal audience. Tonight, she comes full circle. At this very convention in 1986, she received NAFB's top scholarship, and tonight she receives our industry's top honor as a member of the NAFB Hall of Fame. Congratulations, Pam, from your family, colleagues, and so many special friends that I am proud to hopefully be included in, and it's a privilege to be with you tonight. And the NAFB Gamers Hall of Famer Pamela K. Jahnke from Oconto County, Wisconsin.